Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to cover Skyrim is Windy, which is a mod which makes Skyrim more windy. It's only going to be a short video. There's not a lot to this mod. It just does one basic function, which is make everything appear to be more windy. So let's jump in. So we class this mod as an immersion mod. Again, it's not going to make your game that much more great or add absolutely awesome effects to the game. It's simply something that just pulls you into the world a little bit more. So as you can see, the grass and the trees all now have a bigger sway on them from the wind. I am using the Lush Overhaul mod with this, as well as all my other usual mods that I've covered in the past. So again, it's not really breaking the boundaries of what the game can do, but it is another mod on top of all the other mods that we've got running, and it's basically just a really simple mod that just, as I said, adds more, you know, vigor to the tree branches, shall I say. I just want you guys to check the foreground fog. So it's the fog at the bottom of the camera right in front of the player's eyes. You can see we've got some mild stuttering on that fog moving there. The game did pause for like half a second here and there. I don't really think it's all down to this mod. I would say that's more to do with all the other mods I've got running. However, I haven't noticed that before I installed this mod, so this might have just tipped us over the edge of what the game can comfortably run. Other than that, there's no real bugs in it, and with this it's a very simple mod, so you can add it and take it away from your game at any time. There's no, you know, there's no need to hard reset or anything like that. So again, if you want to try it out, you are safe to try it out. I will put it below any like foliage overhauls that you've got, so you put it like below Lush Overhaul or any of the other mods that might do something similar, just so that it doesn't get tripped up trying to figure out what it's supposed to be changing. If you put any overhaul, foliage overhaul mods below this, it could basically not affect them. Um, there's no real like downside to this mod if you do try it out. The one thing I have noticed is sometimes the branches on the trees can just look a bit twitchy. It's kind of like someone's like climbing in them, or they're having like weird spasms in the branches. But most of the time, the effect does work pretty good. Like as you can see there, got a little bit of twitchiness in some of the branches where it looks like something's like scurrying around in the trees. But we could just say that's Skyrim squirrels. um, and I am now at that point where I've run out of things to say. Um, one thing I will say is that I did expect more of like a sway to them, but I don't think that this is a type of mod that can really detect what weather mods you're using. There's no real way to tell the game how much wind is actually happening at any one point, so you wouldn't expect to have really high swayiness during windy weather and less swayiness during calm weather. It's always just doing the amount of swayiness it's doing at any one point. So I suppose they can't be going crazy all the time, or it would probably stand out. Some of the ingredients plants can look a little stiff. As you can see there, we've got a couple of like the leaves rustling on that death bell, but the bulbs itself isn't actually swaying that much. And this is the default game. For anyone who can't tell a difference, I wouldn't blame you. But as you can see, the movement, I'm sick of saying swayiness, the movement on the grass and the branches is just that bit more understated on the vanilla game than it is with Skyrim is Windy. So again, if this is something that you think you want, then you're free to go and try it out. It's not going to break your game or anything. As I said before, you can just add it and disable it at any point. to see if it's something you like. I'll keep it on just because it's not doing no harm really, and I should have got this in daylight. This is Whiterun again with the vanilla game, as you can see, just very very understated rustling of the grass there. But basically that's it, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.